Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Sitting Eagle Gymnasium. My name is Trey Larson. I'm joined alongside Mason Lanier and Drew Finley. We just had a fantastic girls basketball game. The Warriors ended up pulling out on top. It was a 1 versus 2 matchup. Warriors were the 2. They will certainly now be the number 1. But now it's time for boys basketball. Number 39 Warriors, the underdogs, taking on number 8 Cherokee Trail. It's going to be a good game. Thank you for joining us here on Arapahoe Sports Network. I believe we are not only live on YouTube, but also live on Instagram. Indeed, we are. Well, that is fantastic. So, if you're joining us here from YouTube, thank you. And if you're joining us here from Instagram, thank you as well. We are just about a minute here away from tip-off. We're going to have our starting lineups in a second, national anthem, all the things. It's been a Cherokee Trail-filled day. The Warrior unified basketball team took on the Cougars right before the girls' game. They did unfortunately lose, but it was a fantastic game nonetheless. Then the girls, of course, just took on the Cougars. If you're joining us from that, thank you. But they, of course, beat the Cougars in the last game, and then now the boys' team gets their shot at the Cougars. Well, boys, thank you for joining us here. Do you guys have anything for the game today? Any keys?
You got to protect the paint, and it's going to be physical on those rebounds again. I mean, like we saw the last game, it was physical defense, but this is a different, but these teams don't shoot the 3 very well, so it's going to be a battle in the paint again.
Yeah, you got to watch out for, on the Cougars side, you got to watch out for Caleb Jensen and Jordan Mitchell, 2 leading scorers of the night, averaging 14, and they can just really start racking up points if you don't defend them well, as it looks like we're about to head to the national anthem.
Yeah, we will step away for the national anthem, but again, thank you so much for joining us.
Good evening and welcome to Arapahoe High School Sitting Eagle Gymnasium. For tonight's matchup featuring the Cougars of Cherokee Trail High School and your Arapahoe Warriors. At this time, if you would please stand face the east wall and kindly remove your caps for the singing of tonight's national anthem. The star-studded band will be sung by Arapahoe sophomore Sarah Huckey.
Wonderful job on the national anthem. Boy, doesn't that get you ready. I mean, it's gonna be a good matchup. I think the Warriors, I think they're a little underrated here. I think everybody's kind of counting them out as far as I've heard so far, but I don't know. I have this weird feeling about today. It's been a good day. It's been a good day. I have a feeling, no?
Yeah, you have a feeling. It's all about protecting home court here for the Warriors tonight.
And we do have a solid student section. They showed up for the girls, and more are piling in for the boys, so shout out to the students.
Yeah, these students who showed up tonight have belief in these Warriors right now.
This is the lineup for the Cougars.
Number 20, Dayton Bard. Number 22, Riley Allen. Number 23, Jeremiah Service. And number 25, Levine Wasiki. And now your starters for the Cougars. Number 1, Jordan Mitchell. Number 3, Christian Davis. Number 11, Caleb Jackson. Number 21, London Moore. And number 24, Cameron Hopkins. Coaching the Cougars this evening, head coach Brandon Brown. And now for your first center. Number 0, sophomore Levi Sanchez. Number 2, sophomore Nash McMonigal. Number 10, sophomore Ryan Ryder. Number 12, senior Rich Ehrenberg. Number 13, senior Gina Panzara. Number 21, senior James Donahue. Number 25, senior air captain Gavin Barsa. And number 42, junior Cale Scheidler. And your starters this evening for the Warriors. Number 3, sophomore Merrick Franks. Number 4, senior air captain David Boston. Number 5, junior Cooper Matthews. Number 23, sophomore Jimmy Johnson. And number 24, junior Reed Montgomery. The Warriors are coached this evening by head coach Tony Bowling, assisted by Eric Wheeler, Brian Rudy, Brian Sunday.
Well, there it is. There are every single player that could possibly touch the court tonight. Shout out to our PA announcer, Mr. Jeff Brandberg, down there at the scores table. And we got 32 minutes of basketball to be played. You know, numbers can say whatever they want, but as soon as you step on the court, you're equals at a certain point, to a certain extent. So we'll see. It's going to be a good one. All right, tip-off is won by the Cougars. Jake Mostek playing tight defense. Bringing it up the court and an and one to start. Captain Cameron Hopkins, 6'4" forward, already gonna head to the line for a three-point play.
Yeah, starting out pretty fast here tonight. Getting an and one, getting the trail crowd amped up.
And off the missed free throw, it's gonna be immediately rebounded by Mitchell.
Something interesting about this Cherokee Trail team, they only have one player, or two players, excuse me, under 6 feet. Just a big team. And I imagine they'll use that height a lot. We've already seen that on the offensive rebound.
Mostek brings it in. Jumper, got it. Mostek answers, ties up the game.
Good little midi there, getting on the board for the Warriors tonight.
Cougars moving the ball around to the corner. Mitchell, a three, no good, short. And they fight for the rebound. Mitchell is able to grab it finally, and then Hopkins loses it. It'll be out of bounds on, it'll stay, ball will stay with the Cougars. Moore will throw it in. Warriors in a man-to-man look, and Mitchell is fouled. Jordan Mitchell, one of those players I was speaking to with Cooper Matney. He told me that's one of the guys on this team that they are definitely going to be a little worried about and double teaming tonight.
Yeah, the size is going to be an issue all night for the Warriors. You got to fight for every rebound he got.
Mitchell's first is off. Mitchell averaging just under 15 on the game, or on the season. They'll immediately bring Rylan Reinert in.
Yeah, he's the leading. He leads the team in percentage, 50% from the field goal.
Mitchell gets his second, or his, yeah. Franks comes off for Reinert. Warriors trying to go with a little bit bigger of size. And Jaden brings it into the paint, just off. Jaden Johnson, just a sophomore, but already earned the starting position on this Warrior team. Hopkins brings it in. Reinert on defense, a spin. Tried to go with the Kobe special, little spin fade. Doesn't have it. Johnson over to the corner. Matney back up to Johnson, then Mostek. Warriors swinging the ball around. Get it down to the box. Reinert trying to make something happen. And a three from Matney. Just misses. Couldn't quite get the right bounce, but definitely was open. Matney, leading scorer for this Warrior team with just 7. So it's this Warrior team, they get the ball around, couple players who average 7. McCubbin with a 3. Again, a missed 3. No three-pointers made yet.
Yeah, Trey, we're going to see more of a defensive game in this one compared to the girls. It's definitely going to be on the lower side as we have the ball just moving around.
Great steal from the Warriors. They'll take over. That's Jensen who lost it for the Cougars.
Yeah, much more of a physical battle in this game.
And a full court press, but Mostek's pass ends up in a turnover and the putback.
That can't happen in this game. You can't just give extra possessions to this Trail team.
Yeah, and Cooper talked to me about how rebounds are super important against a team like this because they take a lot of quick shots, the Cougars do. Matney brings it into the paint, spins around, was looking for Reinert. It's gonna go off of Hopkins' foot. So possession will stay with the Warriors. The pink shoes on McCubbin, easily recognizable. Passes it into Mostek. Mostek, strong shot and one. Jake Mostek, the senior captain, with a chance to tie up.
Yeah, he looks like a veteran out there right now. He already made 2 of those, and he got an and 1 here. That's a good start for the Warriors so far.
Yeah, Jake Mostek is going to be the biggest player on this Warrior roster, so they are really going to need him to step up big. Mostek, a safety on the football team.
Yeah, he struggled from the free throw line. Gone 9 for 22 now this season. Something that he definitely hoped to improve on.
And that's one of those things in high school basketball. I mean, we saw it in the last game, the girls' game. Those free throws are so important, and when you're missing a lot, it's just missed opportunities.
Yeah, you got to get every opportunity you got against this Trail team, because right now it looks like the Warriors are just too undersized right now, and they got to fight for every rebound they got.
Yeah, again, they're going up against a tough Cherokee Trail team, and something this Warrior team hopes that they can keep up with.
Yeah, 10-3 on the season and multiple big wins. Mitchell absolutely drills it from the corner.
Yeah, Trail's not usually good at a 3-point percentage team, but if they get those good looks, they'll take them, and it's just extra for this Trail offense.
Mostek, another bucket.
Nice pass by Johnson there, finding that little crease, allowing that offense.
Yeah, made that one look easy off the Euro step.
Yeah, he's got all Warriors 6 points, I believe.
He does. Jensen over to Moore, then back to Mitchell. Mitchell, another 3. This one's short. Rebounded by the Cougars, but stolen by Matney, and Johnson will bring it up the court. Warriors playing fast. Mostek again, and just rolls out, absolutely robbed. The toilet bowl. Hard hit, hits the deck, but Jensen pulls it, misses short, back to Jensen. Jensen bounce pass over, good defense from Reiner, no foul.
That's where height has to come in there.
Absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, Reinhardt using his big body, 215 pounds.
And then on the other side of the court gets it done. Let's go back to that block.
There's just so much going on. What a block there by Reinhardt, using that body.
Huge block. He got rewarded on the other end too with 2 points.
An air ball from Jensen, and they're letting him hear it.
This is the type of game we saw with the girls, just a physical start to the game. And this is definitely going to be a sign of what we're going to see throughout the rest of this one.
Yeah.
Warriors going to bring in full substitutions besides Reiner. Reiner will stay. McMonagle on, he's in coverage. Then Ehrenberg.
Yeah, they want to keep Mostek pretty fresh out there so you can be physical in the paint.
Mitchell brings it into the paint, then tosses it back up. A 3 off the mark, rebounded by McMonagle. And Ehrenberg will bring it up for the Warriors, 8-8. 3 minutes to play. Warriors playing a really tight game against a physical team. Ehrenberg over to Donahue. Then to Barca. Ehrenberg in the corner, out to Barca. Barca thought about it, then throws it back up to Donahue. Donahue thinks about it. McMonagle, beautiful fadeaway shot from McMonagle, hitting that under pressure.
Yeah, beautiful cut right there. Good action, good passing, and he cut it, and he got 2.
The big with a 3, and he drills it. Cameron Hopkins. And the Cougars call a timeout. 11-10. Are you not entertained? What a first quarter. 6 minutes in, and it's been a physical defensive game.
Yeah, if you're at home, grab the popcorn and settle into your couch, because this one really can't get more entertaining than it already is right now. Guys are just flying back and forth. Brandon Brown using the timeout for the Cougars. And just what a start to this one.
Yeah, it's a good get right timeout. You got the lead, just refocus, and this defense it's going to be defensive. Points are just going to come out of premium. I can just tell you that. But imagine if Trail hit some of those threes. The score could be a lot different right now, but the Warriors are hanging tough right now. They got to continue this throughout this first half and going into halftime. Second half is going to be a physical battle like this.
All right, 2 minutes, 30 seconds. McMonagle will inbound it. Aaron Berg, guarded by Jensen, goes out to Barca. And Barca's foot ends up out of bounds. No, excuse me, it's a travel actually.
You can't turn over the ball in this defensive game. You got to get up shots.
Moore brings it up for the Cougars.
Donahue, nice swipe.
Yeah, fantastic play from Donahue. And now it'll go over to Shortus.
He'll take the charge.
Wow.
Nice. Good job by Donahue there.
What a heads-up play.
Yeah, he's just putting his body there and laying it all on the line.
We didn't quite get it in the replay, but shout out James Donahue putting it all on the floor.
That's a winning play.
Donahue over on the wing, passes it over to Barca. Warriors just been working it around the three-point line, then finding a time to dribble it down the baseline. This time, it's stolen, and Mitchell going the other way. His dunk misses, but luckily Jensen is there to put the quick putback.
Offensive rebound. That's a killer.
It was almost a big break for the Warriors. That would have been huge. Aaron Berg just misses short. He was open, but couldn't get it to fall. And then he tips it out of bounds, so
yeah,
Cougar ball.
There was a loose ball right there. It was 50-50. Reinhardt could have got that and put it back up, but it went out of bounds anyway.
Yep. All right, Cougars with the three-point lead now. Just over a minute left in the first quarter. We'll get a foul on Reinhardt. Pushing a little too hard on Hopkins. It's kind of just what he has to do. Yeah, Cameron Hopkins 6'4". Reinhardt only 6'1", but he is a football player, so he's got the strength. Jensen over to Moore, then Moore to Mitchell. Mitchell step back, drills it. Oh my gosh!
Yeah, that was sweet. That was a nice move by Mitchell just to free himself, get a little space, and he drains that.
That was absolutely money. Got to call it how it is. Warriors get to steal, but they'll call a foul on Reinhardt.
Surprised how physical this game is. No teams in the bonus yet.
Schiebler will check in for Reinhardt.
Not a lot of fouls right now, but I wouldn't be surprised if they rack up.
Mitchell and Hopkins have played this whole quarter, as well as Jensen, excuse me.
Yeah, their top three guys just really doing it all right now.
Oh my gosh, I mean, he's too big. Hopkins double teamed, but spins and gets it done in the paint, and the Cougars have pulled ahead by 8. Good block from Mitchell on the other end. And now they're going all the way down. Jensen goes up, and a charge is called.
Big time charge right there.
McMonagle takes a charge, the second one already for the Warriors, and it has saved them here in a couple situations.
That's big time right there.
20-10, Warriors got to respond. 5 seconds left. They might have a shot. They might have one shot.
At 4.1, it's a catch and shoot situation. But Trail's going to make that difficult full court press.
If I'm the Warriors, I'm trying to get this ball to McMonagle, or just throw it in and then get it right back to Donahue.
Yeah, you really just don't want to turn it over here. It's going to end up being a heave of some sort, but they added 3 seconds on. That will make a good difference.
Cougars in the full court press. They'll go to Schiebler. And Schiebler will put it up, and it's off the mark.
He put it up a little too early there. Had time.
Had time. He just didn't read the clock there, but
wow, 18-10. What a first quarter it has been, but we will take a quick break, be right back. Thank you for joining us here on Arapahoe Sports Network.
Something I want to touch on real quick as we start the second quarter. This is Arapahoe's, the boys' second home game of the season. Haven't had a home game since Heritage.
Yeah, and only 5 total.
Yeah, 5 total for this season. Just an interesting, I guess, stat. I don't even know, but
yeah, it's. I mean, last year it's unfortunate, but last year they had a ridiculous amount of home games, so it's just the trade-off.
yeah, it is.
And not sure what the foul is, but it's going to go the other way.
Not how you want to start the second quarter with a turnover in this tight game so far.
Mitchell will bring it up the court. A couple new players for the Cougars. That shot blocked. And that was Merrick Franks fighting for it. Matney ends up coming out of the pile with it. Over to Barca. Barca drills the 3.
nice move there from Franks.
Merrick Franks. I don't know why I just switched and called him Barca.
That's a nice little pump fake and dribble move to get Franks open shot. Warriors just try to fight in this second quarter.
Yeah, he created some space there.
Cougars bring it into the paint. And a nice shot.
It's only an 8-point game. The Warriors got to generate some stops if they want to make it tight. He's just unstoppable right now. He has 8 points of the Warriors' 14.
Jensen trying to drive in. He can't quite convert. He takes a floater, a little layup, and that will go. Mostak will inbound to Johnson.
Yeah, nice cut there. Got free, put it up, and he got the roll.
McCubbin driving in. Little fadeaway, no good. Matney rebounds inside to Johnson. Floater, no good.
Got to convert on that end.
Mitchell behind the back, passing it to Jensen. And Hopkins gets the layup to good to go, and Kevin Boley will call a Warrior timeout here.
Not a good possession there, and it's a 10-point game. The physicality, what happened in the first quarter, is not there right now for the defense. This is a get-right timeout. You got to stay focused on the defensive end. You got to convert shots on the other end, and they could be right back into this. But Trail is showing their toughness and will, and a stronger team right now, Mason.
Yeah, for sure. Arapahoe just needing to stay in it. Don't want to fall behind too far.
They got to show some fight. That's all. They show some fight in this quarter, and they got to get in the single distance by halftime, and they got to believe they can win this game. But Trail right now is just taking full control right now. But you got to generate stops on the defense and got to convert. But Trail is just going to beat up at the glass, and then Warriors got to stay in that rebound physical fight.
All right, Mostek will throw it in. Into McCubbin. McCubbin gonna bring it up the court, being guarded by A. Mostek over to Johnson. Jordan Mitchell still yet to leave the game. Mostek brings it into the paint and just short. It was a good try, but not enough oomph to it. Mitchell over to the corner. It's more than the shot from Aon is off. And Cougars not able to keep it alive. So ball will go to the Warriors now.
We've just seen a strong showing in general from this Cherokee Trail offense. It's nice for the Warriors just to get that stop, and they just need to start getting that offense going.
Yeah, just imagine if Trail hit those threes. They wouldn't be down by 10. They would be a lot more, but
Franks for three, bang! Drills it from the wing. 5 points now for Merrick Franks.
Yeah, that's one
huge.
way you can get this offense going, but Mitchell sadly just responded.
Yeah, wow, responds with a three of his own.
Yeah, that lost offensive possession for the Warriors. They were passing it around. They found the open man, and he drilled it. Just too bad they couldn't generate a stop after that. Trail just hit a big-time three. But
Matney, a floater, able to get that in. Got a nice bounce off the back of the rim. Matney with his first points of the evening. A wide open corner three. That one's off, but Mitchell with the putback.
that's winning basketball. Warriors have to find a way to find defensive rebounds, because if they convert on the other end, this lead could balloon.
Over to Franks, then to McCubbin. Good pass from McCubbin into Matney, and Matney underneath the basket, reverse layup.
That was a great cut from the wing out there. He cut in, got the pass, and got two.
Missed shot, and so Johnson will bring it back the other way. Johnson brings it into the paint, trying to find a pass. Is able to get it to Franks, who pops a three, but it's blocked by Mitchell. And now going the other way, Aon moving quickly, brings it into the paint, floater, too easy.
Yeah, this is where we're just gonna see Cherokee Trail start pummeling it on Arapahoe if Arapahoe doesn't start strengthening up their defense here soon.
Yeah, they need to. That was just too easy. See if the Warriors can get some kind of momentum on the offensive end and generate stops with that momentum.
Mostek over to Franks. Franks calling for a pick. Matney, step back, got it! Cooper Matney, proving why he's the leading scorer for this Warrior team.
Yeah, they're hitting mid-range shots right now. They just have to get a couple more threes, and they're right back in this thing.
Matney and McCubbin, a dynamic duo, as we get a three from Mitchell. Wow, absolutely drilled it.
Open.
Yeah, Mitchell's going insane tonight. He already put up more than what he's averaging on this season, and it's just the second quarter, so I think we're going to expect to see a lot more scoring from him.
Yeah, already at 15, but like I was saying, McCubbin and Matney, they've been playing basketball together since elementary school. So they have that chemistry. Mostek on the baseline and gets it to Madden, who's stuffed.
Yeah, they're not letting Warriors get in the paint. They're playing a zone defense. They're going to just force them to shoot threes, and it's just going to be hard to get in the paint.
Foul called on the Cougars. Johnson will head to the line. That's a smart play from the sophomore. Getting up there, and there's almost no way to foul on that play. There's almost no way not to foul on that play.
Yeah, he got rewarded there. He got in the paint, got past that zone, and he was going to the line for 2.
Johnson's 53% at the line as he misses his first.
Yeah, these are free throws for a reason. You got to convert just to stay in this game.
A minute 35 seconds left. Been a clean quarter. Only 2 total fouls, 1 for each team. But 11 points the gap. As Johnson makes his second. We'll get a sub. Donahue will come in for Johnson.
Warriors have to show some fight on defense.
Cougars swinging it around, gets it to Renfro, then back out to Moore. Moore, senior captain. A 3-point shot from Jensen. He's off. And gets the rebound.
That's going to be a problem all night. If they can't get rebounds, it's going to be a long night.
Moore into Renfro. Renfro trying to make something happen. Ehrenberg puts his body out there to try to get it. Does not. Moore's shot is off. And finally, McMonigal gets it back for the Warriors.
If they can cut this to single digits, they'll feel really happy.
A 3 from Donahue. Good shot. I like the idea, but just off the mark. Moving quickly, the Cougars, and a turnover. Stolen by Ehrenberg.
Yeah, that last possession, it was a good shot, but it was just too early. You gotta get a paint touch and then kick it out.
Barca swings it to Ehrenberg. Donahue, another 3. This time he drills it. Donahue brings it within 7. 8 seconds left.
That's huge.
A last second shot, it's off. That's out of bounds. Warriors will have maybe a second or 2 here. That shot was from Moore, who hits the top of the backboard.
Yeah, that last possession, Trail was manned, but when they were in zone, Warriors couldn't do nothing in the paint.
And now I'm curious just how they're going to get the ball down. They'll just throw a new one in. I was hoping they'd have the cheerleader just do like a stunt. That would have been cool.
That's what I thought they were going to do.
And number 5 there just, okay. We're struggling. We're struggling to get this ball down.
Why don't you just play with that ball?
And there you go. Caleb Jensen with the helping hand.
But it's huge that his unders, it's single digits right now. It gives Warriors some confidence.
No shot. I don't even know if a shot will even be attempted, but yeah.
No.
That will just be the end.
Well, at the end of the first quarter, the gap was 8. Now at the end of the second quarter, a gap of 7. So the Warriors crawling back slowly but surely, and that'll do it for this first half. Boys, unless you got anything, let's...
I mean, the Warriors should be confident. They cut it to single digits. Just, that's all they have to do, and they got to stay tough in this game if they want to win this thing.
Yeah, great words. Thank you so much for joining us here on Arapahoe Sports Network. My name is Trey Larson. I'm joined alongside Mason Lanier and Drew Finley. And a quick shout out, Lane Larson behind the scenes running the main camera. So shout out Lane for being here, but we're gonna head to a break. And we will be right back.
Give it up for your Arapahoe High Champion Centennial CO and College Series.
Nice one, Mason. All right, we are back. Just a couple seconds away from the start of our second half. Warriors down 7. They got a little ways to go before they can climb back into this one, but it was honestly a really entertaining first half. I mean, it felt like, and honestly, at neither time, I feel like at some points maybe the Cougars were dominating, but the Warriors always were able to kind of stay in it and never completely let the Cougars pull away with it. And yeah, what do you guys got?
Well, this team looks battle tested right now. They just have to figure out how to be more physical on defense and get some stops and then convert on the other end. Like, they're right in striking distance. They just have to get a good start at the second half.
Warriors almost start with over. Jensen gets it though, and then tosses it into the paint. Good block from Matney. Stuffs it in Christian Davis's face, and Matney goes the other way. Layup, too easy from Cooper Matney. What a play.
Yeah,
6 points now.
What a nice layup by Matney. Just getting the room. Nice pass there by Mossack. And let's D up, Warriors.
Foul called on Mostek.
I mean, that's how to start out a second half. You got a turnover on, you got a block on the other end. You turn in that transition points 2 at the other end, and that's a huge start for the Warriors.
Now here was that play. Right before that, Matney was the one who got the block, then brought it all the way up the court and delivered that shot. Warrior ball out of bounds off the Cougars.
And I know it's early in this third quarter, but they're showing some fight on the defensive end. A block and a turnover already on the defensive end.
Barca, the captain, senior captain, over to McCubbin, who shoots a deep 3. McCubbin's shot off the back of the rim. Jensen going the other way. McCubbin in defense, he'll foul him, and Jensen will head to the line for a 3-point opportunity.
Yeah, if they hit that 3, the momentum was clear on the Warriors side, but with that and 1, CT took a little momentum back their side. Two early fouls right now for the Warriors.
Mostek gets the rebound. Jensen's free throw off the mark. Johnson in the corner, guarded by Jordan Mitchell. Mitchell with 15 in that first quarter, or in that first half, on pace for 30. Johnson swings it to Barca. Barca brings it in, then immediately passes back out to Johnson, who has a wide open layup.
A nice move there by Johnson, just able to get in there. Nice move there to get his 3rd point of the night.
That was huge.
Jensen goes up strong with it, and another charge, the 3rd of the game. This one taken by Franks.
That's just some nice recognition of the play by the Warriors and being where they need to be at the right time.
Yeah, they're showing some fight right now. Cougars with a full court press right now.
Mostek gets it into Johnson. Johnson has to sprint all the way up the court. Jensen playing tight defense. Back over to Johnson. Jensen guarding him all the way up at the logo. Out of bounds, but it'll stay with the Warriors. 2 minutes gone. Warriors cut the lead down to 5.
That's huge. Cutting the lead is all you need.
Barca hands it to Franks. Being guarded by Hopkins there. Big 6'4" forward. Mostek over to Johnson. A 3 from Franks, and he drills it. Buttered popcorn. You can smell it flying in the air.
Good passing by the Warriors right now. Found the open man. He get a good look at three and drilled it.
And Franks will be fouled for the block, or the foul will go on Franks.
Right now the Warriors defense is showing some fight. That's all I can say.
Yeah, the Warriors taking baby steps, just cutting that lead down slowly.
Oh, wow, that is a really, really good play from the Cougars. They just passed it in immediately to Mitchell, and he's just already in the air. Super easy shot for him. Barca brings it up to the court, over being guarded by Moore. Mostek now. Down to Barca, then up to Franks. Franks brings it into the paint. Ball gets tipped out by Hopkins. So it will stay with the Warriors.
Yeah, wide open lane, just got tipped. He did have a guy wide open behind him, but chose to just dribble and drive.
These minutes that the Warriors don't have Ryland Reinhardt on the court are actually huge because he's probably their best guy to guard Cameron Hopkins. So keeping him off the court for as long as possible.
It's all about the size.
Yeah, it's just big versus big there, and I don't know if Coach Boley recognized that during the first quarter, but
it's kind of like what the Nuggets do. It's Jokic minutes. It's what points can you get without Jokic on the floor.
and that's where you see sometimes the Nuggets struggle to score a little bit because they don't have their big. Same with the Spurs, like Wembanyama. They struggle to get inside, but Cherokee Trail just doing the same.
Jensen finally drills a shot, finally makes a three.
Yeah, that's just good action. Just kicked it out, got a good look, and he got it.
Reinert steps up to sub in on the next stoppage. Barca over to Franks. Franks pulls up. His shot's just short. Matney, good rebound. Barca three. His shot's blocked. Blocked by Jordan Mitchell, but then Johnson steals it right back. No foul, tipped out of bounds by Moore.
I mean, they got their second chance opportunity, it just got blocked, but they got the ball right back. We gotta find a way to not get their shot blocked and make some shots.
Inbounded to Barca, push from Moore.
Yeah, the Warriors are showing some fight right now on offense and defense. Just got to keep that intensity up.
Barca, senior captain, trying to get his team back into this game. Reinert over to Johnson.
No foul again.
Yeah, letting them play. Barca three, got it! Gavin Barca brings the Warriors within 4.
It's a killer, just got close to the rim, you kicked it out in the paint, and then you got the kick out three. That is huge.
Jensen, just a beautiful play there, and a timeout called by the Cougars. So 6 points the gap now. It was 8, now it's 7,
Yeah.
now it's 6.
Yeah, Cougars calling that timeout just due to the Arapahoe Warriors sticking around despite really the Cougars seeming like they're just outplaying them. Warriors still sticking around in there. And after Brendan Brown calls the timeout for the Cougars.
Yeah, right now the Warriors on that defensive end, that possession, they just fell lopsided and it was an easy 2. But the offensive rebounds were huge on that last possession, made it a 6-point game. But right now the Warriors are right there. They feel it. And just when you think the Warriors have some momentum, the Cougars respond in a big way. So it's going to be the battle of responses at this point.
All right. Franks will inbound it into Barca. Warriors bring Ehrenberg onto the court in place of Jaden Johnson. Barca just had the big three. He gets fouled. It will not be shot. Stay on the floor.
Did they even call a foul there, Trey? The ball just went out of bounds.
Yeah, maybe it did just go out of bounds. Barca pulls it up. Mid-range, got it. Great shot.
Yeah, tonight they're automatic for mid-range. That's huge.
Barca with the last 5 points for the Warriors, also his first points of the game. And now Donahue will sub in for Franks.
Coach Bully was a little mad. He thought he saw the same thing on the Warriors end, but they didn't call it for him.
Mitchell, holy cow. I mean, how do you guard that?
Yeah, I mean, in Cooper's situation, it's really hard to just guard him. Just how he is. He can just pull up from anywhere, and it seems like it'll go in.
And that crispy, quick jumper.
Yeah, it is 20 points right now. No, you can't have that happen.
Yeah, bad pass from Ehrenberg will give the ball right back to the Cougars.
Warriors are still hanging tough. They just have to minimize the turnovers. They're playing at home. They got the home crowd. You just can't have that happen in that situation.
Mitchell sets a screen. Ball up top. A three. That one's off the mark. Shot by Shortis. Rebounded by the Warriors, and now Mitch Ehrenberg will bring it up the floor. Donahue.
Almost another turnover.
Barca has the last 5. Goes over to Donahue, then to Matney. Cougars still in that zone. It is testing this Warriors offense right now.
Yeah, when they're in zone,
good steal
it's just
from Ehrenberg, but he gets it right back.
Yeah, for the Trail defense, if they're in zone, the Warriors have no answer. But if they're in the man-to-man, they're getting anything they want.
Jordan Mitchell wanted a foul, but instead Hopkins will get the foul off of the rebound shot.
They're in the bonus, I think. Sure, I don't think the Warriors have been in the free throw line this quarter.
I'm not sure, but I know the Cougars are in the double bonus now, and that's not going to be good for the Warriors.
No, it is not.
Barca. How can the Warriors answer? That's going to be the question here. Matney pulls up. His shot just doesn't get the bounce. Then Donahue up top. Oh, his shot in and out.
Man, that's the killer shot. You get the offensive rebound, you kick it out, and then it's a reload free, and you got to convert those.
Oh, big man goes up with it. Shortis will head to the line. He'll shoot 2. Foul on Reinhardt.
Now stacking up for the Warriors right now.
First one off the mark. Or excuse me, he made that.
Yeah, earlier in this third quarter, it was a 4-point game. Now it's ballooned to 10 almost.
And he gets the second one. Makes both. Barca on the other end. Almost gets it stolen by Mitchell, able to keep it. Swinged it over to Matney. Matney pops it out to Barca. Warriors just cannot get anything going in the paint.
They can't.
They're just being outbigged. Good shot from Barca. He'll head to the line. Foul called on London Moore, excuse me.
I mean, yet again, if the Warriors can keep this less than in single digits, they have a strong chance in the fourth quarter. Well, right now they're just getting out. They're outmanned. They're getting out rebound in the paint.
Barca makes his first. 9 points. Could make it 8. That's the spread here. Just 37 seconds left in this third quarter.
Need to find a way for the Warriors to get another possession.
Tipped out of bounds. They'll say it's out on Shortest. Shortest doesn't like that call. It was either out on him or Matney.
So that was huge, because now they get one more possession.
.20 seconds. Warriors could have the last shot if they decide that's what they want to do. Ehrenberg into Reinhardt. Reinhardt gonna put it up. Good move, but unable to finish it, and Matney fouls, which will send Shortest to the line.
Well,
8 seconds now.
You can't foul there. You got to just let the clock move. But he was on a breakaway, so that was a sweet move at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Free throw misses. And his second one from the charity stripe goes. Now Ehrenberg, 6 seconds. Over to Donahue. Donahue, he loses it. And then Mitchell just throws it up from full court, no good, but that'll do it for the third quarter. Warriors lost a little momentum there, 50-41 now. But we will be right back. We got a quick break. Thank you for joining us on Arapahoe Sports Network. All right, 8 minutes to play. Still plenty of time for the Warriors. Don't count them out yet.
Yeah, I wouldn't count them out yet. These Warriors are battle tested for sure.
Yeah, they've hung well with this Cherokee Trail team throughout this game, and Cherokee Trail's a pretty good opponent in the top 10. It's curious to see how they finish.
Johnson over to Matney. Matney and McCubbin, they're gonna need to step up big. The 9 points. Mostek pull up. Oh my gosh! Wet from Jake Mostek.
Yeah, they've been good at those mid-rangers the entire game. They just have to figure out other shots too.
Good defense from Cooper Matney. Ball ends up out on him, but nonetheless, let's go back to that play by Jake Mostek. Dribbles in, quick pull up.
Yeah, that cuts.
Just a beautiful shot.
Yeah, that cuts the lead to 7. They just have to figure out generating stops converting the score.
Mitchell's shot, I mean, he
He's been on fire.
is perfectly covered, and he still drills that. It is insane.
Like we said, how do you guard him?
You can't. He's just going to find his way in space.
Franks, his three-pointer no good. That's the shots the Warriors are going to have to start making.
Yeah, he was wide open there. He just missed. If they hit that, that would have been huge.
A three from Ion. That one's off. Now Mitchell back with it. Johnson in coverage. Swings it over to Moore. Moore, beautiful play. Cougars now ahead by 12.
Yeah, they just ballooned this lead out, which is being the more dominant team right now. They just have to figure out a way to show the Warriors a little more fight in this last 6 minutes.
Yep. Johnson to Franks. Corner three, McCubbin off the mark. Shout out Mama Ballin. Mama Baller? Reed McCubbin's mom, watching from Arizona is what I hear.
Yeah, they gotta. That's a shot they gotta make down there. They missed two wide open threes to start this quarter up, and they just couldn't convert. That's a killer.
Inbounded to Mitchell. Mitchell to Moore. Moore with a spin. Goes up with it. Good defense from Matney. Put back, no good. Mostek gets it to Johnson. Johnson gonna bring it up the floor once again for the Warriors. Franks wanted a foul, does not get the call. Refs are.
Let him play.
Yeah.
Yeah, compared to the girls' game, these refs are kind of the exact opposite. They're not calling a whole lot.
Timeout from the Warriors. 2 minutes into this fourth quarter and 12-point lead now for the Cougars.
Yeah, it's a 12-point lead. The Warriors have to find a way to get shots. Like, it's too easy for the Cougars right now. The Warriors just got to generate stops. They got to get that momentum back. The refs are letting them play, so we'll see what goes.
I think I have shin splints. My shins hurt so bad. My back hurts, my shins hurt. It's been a long day for the ASN crew.
If the Warriors have that magical, they got to find something at the offensive end and then so they could be the more dominant team.
All right. Beyond the arc, Cougars moving the ball around. Corner three, no good. That was a shot from Gavin Kehoe.
Yeah, you got to eliminate the second chance points for the Cougars and just make them one and done at this point. They want to have a chance.
Yeah, 5 minutes. I swear the Warriors, this is where it's gotta start. Matney, good shot, but unable to get the rebound. Going the other way, too fast. Mitchell, ball pops out of his fingers. And turnover for the Cougars.
Yeah, they got to figure out how to generate more turnovers and convert that into points at the offensive end.
Long rainbow pass over to Mostek. Another one back to Barca. Barca loses it. Turnover. Going the other way. Moore. Too easy. Wide open in the paint. Good move.
That's just too easy. The Warriors have to start figuring it out.
Reinhardt almost loses it, but is able to gain control back. Over to Barca. Barca spin.
Got fouled.
He'll head to the line.
Got to convert here.
Gotta make these.
They're called free throws for a reason. Just have to generate stops at the defensive end. Trail is just getting anything they want right now in the paint. Got to convert this one too.
2 for 2 from the line. Huge points there. Caleb Jensen over to David and back to Jensen.
Yeah, right now they're playing man-to-man defense. Maybe show a little zone, force them to take that three.
Mitchell trying to make something happen. Just hands it off to Renfro. Renfro spins and does not get it. They'll call a foul on, I don't know. They called something on Mitchell for hanging on the rim.
Hanging on the rim, yeah. You can't just hang on the rim forever.
Yeah, I'm guessing it could have been just a warning like that. I don't know if it would have been an actual foul, but.
Yeah. Nonetheless, ball goes to the Warriors.
I mean, the Warriors are hanging tough right now.
Matney, corner three, bang! Cooper Matney wet.
That was huge. It cuts it to 9. But this guy's just going to go.
Oh, Mitchell misses his three-pointer.
Man, he thought he had that.
Those are the swings that the Warriors need. Another three, same spot. This one off the mark, but Matney able to get his own rebound.
Huge to get his own rebound right there. Continues the possession for the Warriors.
Johnson brings it back, setting up the offense.
I mean, you can't waste time. You just have to figure out how to get an open shot here.
3 minutes, 30 seconds. Mostek over to McCubbin. McCubbin corner. His shot short. Rebounded by the Cougars. They're going quickly down the other lane.
I mean, he's been shorter all night from that range.
Timeout called by the Cougars. Boys, what do the Warriors got to do? Is it still feasible for them to get back into this game?
I think it is. They just have to, continue to be their offense. Even though they don't have much time, they got to take a little more time than they currently are and just find a nice bucket inside. And you have to, because Mitchell's been going crazy all night.
Yeah, he has. He missed that last one, but it looks like it was going to go in. But right now the Warriors need to generate stops on defense, and they just can't cut the ill-advised threes. If the guy's wide open, take it, because it gives them confidence. But you got to not take bad shots and take the right shots at the right time, and you just got to stop the paint. Touch his butt. You got to stop the paint by the trail if they're just going to. They're going to just keep shooting in there, but they won't take any more threes, I don't think, unless Mitchell has the ball. So they just got to get in the paint, show a little zone, keep them out of the paint. And I think the Warriors should have a shot. It's a 9-point lead. Anything can happen, Trey.
3 minutes. And a dream for the Warriors. Jensen will start it off for the Cougars. Good defense from the Warriors, but Jensen's able to find the ball. Mitchell with it, goes up for it. End around layup, no good. Reiner with a steal. Then Johnson. And now Johnson will slow it down, bring it up the court. Mostek into Reiner. Good pass. Mostek puts it up. 7-point game.
Reinhardt's defense, back to Reinhardt's defense. It's just been strong all night. We've seen him have that block earlier on, and he's just been inside protecting the paint well when he's been out there.
Yeah, he has.
Bad pass from the Cougars. Jensen gets it. Jensen bringing it down. Good pass.
That can't happen.
Finds Davis. Merrick Franks goes over to the sub spot to sub in.
Yeah, he was just wide open. He cut in, got the easy bucket.
Jensen with the steal, going the other way. He takes a foul. Fouled by Johnson. He went for the dunk. Completely whiffed on it.
But he got fouled anyway.
He just needs to grow a little bit. He'll get it.
Okay, Mason, a little diss.
I think it was a transition take foul. He's going to get some free throws here.
Misses the first. And misses both.
Misses both.
You know, those free throws when you're standing there alone, they can actually be a little scarier,
Yeah,
I feel like. A little more nerve-wracking.
Yeah, it's just you, yourself, and you.
Yeah, that's also big because that could put the lead up to 10 or 11 in double digits, but it stays a 9-point game. The Warriors still have a chance here. They can make their shots and have exceptional D.
Mitchell over to Moore. Matney in coverage. On defense. I don't know why I keep saying coverage. Fouled, and that'll send Shortest to the line. Cougars bring in their big guys.
Yeah, they did. They brought in their big guys to show them to get those rebounds and close out this game, but the Warriors still have a fighting chance.
Shortest makes his first. Reiner did sub off for just a couple seconds, but he'll come back in place of McCubbin.
It's going to be big on big the rest of this game.
Warriors had a lot of opportunities to be
Right there.
They've too many missed shots.
Too many
And
missed open threes.
Yeah. Franks being guarded tightly. They'll go over to Johnson. Johnson will be fouled. Warrior ball into Reiner. Quick three from Matney in the corner.
And that's the Warriors side in a nutshell. Can't hit those good wide open threes.
Fighting for the ball. This will end up being a jump. Jump will go the Cougars' way. The Warriors, for the Cougars, excuse me.
Yeah.
And I think, I don't know, I think you got to hit that shot if you're Matney. I think that is kind of the final spot where it's like, needed that one. It's going to be really, really tough, but a minute left, 10 points.
Yeah, it's going to be really tough now. I mean, that 50-50 ball could have gone either way, but it went the Cougars' way. That's been the story of the night. Just too dominant, too physical, and the Cougars are just bigger than the Warriors. But the Warriors show some toughness tonight.
Hard-fought game. Warriors, the underdogs coming into it. Only number 39 in the state of Colorado, going up against number 8.
And they showed Trail everything they got. It just wasn't enough tonight.
And that is not quite enough.
Yeah, Trail's just not going to take another shot. They're just going to try to wind down the possession. Warriors are trying to force the turnover, but it's just going to be cat and mouse.
Knocked out of bounds. Reiner throws his body out, try to keep it in.
Yeah, he's a tough player. Like, even though the game's out of reach, he still tried to dove him for that ball.
And the Warrior crowd pretty much knows it.
Yeah.
Rolling out.
It's got to be deflating as a player, and you just see your whole student section leave before the game's even over.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a problem there. Like, just, you came so close, but you couldn't do anything. Now the Warriors are just going to just extend the game by fouling.
So we could have 44 seconds that lasts us 10 minutes here, if that's what.
Yeah, that's where basketball gets
A little long. Yeah, it just wasn't enough tonight for the Warriors. It was a 4-point game at the beginning of the third quarter, but they just couldn't generate the shots. If they made some shots, this game might be a little tighter right now at this point in the game.
London Moore will shoot free throws. Got his first.
Yeah. That's a killer. They're just going to make these and win by double digits.
And he's got his second. Right now, inbounds it to Johnson. Then up top, Mostek. Mostek, the leading scorer for the Warriors with 12. And another foul, this time called on Franks. Reinhardt with 4 fouls. Franks now with 3.
Yeah, that's just tough. Like, he's been automatic the whole night, and he just missed that. Like that, they've been missing threes the whole night. If they made some of those threes, the score could be a lot different. But
Yeah.
unfortunate for the Warriors tonight.
Matney, step back 3, air balls. And that's gonna do it. The showboating does not work out.
Okay, that's just disrespectful.
Yeah, the coach was yelling, "Don't shoot it," and yet they still ignored him.
It is pretty disrespectful, but
Yeah, I would not even shake hands with the guy. Just the lob was unfortunate, but that just shows.
and that'll do it. The Cherokee Trail Cougars got the best of the Warriors today. It'll push their record to 11-3. Warriors will go down to 5 and a valiant effort. And in the words of Drew Finley, it was just not quite enough. They put their all out there. They showed it all, but it just wasn't enough. But thank you for joining us here on Arapahoe Sports Network. We appreciate if you've been here since the start of the. What a day it's been. 3 games against Cherokee Trail, unified, and then girls, and then now boys. But I've been Trey Larson. I was joined alongside Mason Lanier, Drew Finley, and then our 2 camera operators, Lane Larson and Ryan Silverman. Shout out to them. Those guys don't get enough recognition for what they do. But thank you so much once again for joining us. And as always, let's go Warriors. Have a great night, everyone.